Well, the first thing to say here is too many people actually create the crisis themselves. They find out something's gone wrong in their business and they blow the thing out of all proportion. The first thing they say is, right, we better put a press release out on this. We better put something out in social about this. We better respond. Don't create the crisis yourself. If no one's asked you any questions about it, quietly and calmly resolve the issue. Only respond if you are approached. So I'm not saying sweep things under the carpet, but I am saying keep quiet and don't create the crisis yourself. Too many people do. If you are approached by a journalist, yes, the journalist is trying to get a story, but that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to create good broadcast and good storylines. And you have a choice. You can help them get a good storyline and create a good story, or you can block them and let them create their own story. They've got a storyline and they will chip away at it. So you have a choice. You can help them with a storyline and hopefully get your message through, or you can block them. The worst thing you can do when you're trying to deal with the media is say no comment. Right? You might not have a comment, but I promise you the journalist's got a comment. And you hear it time and again on the BBC when they're interviewing. We asked someone to come on, they said no comment. Treat that word, those two words, no comment, with a different word, guilty. Right? There's no comment because they're guilty and they won't come on. And that's how the audience will see it. So treat the journalist as your friend. Respond immediately they contact you. And the response you give is that line that you've worked out in your risk register for that item. And it might be, if it's been a data breach, we are aware that a data breach has been reported. We are working on that now. If you can give us 2 hours, we'll come straight back to you and give you the detail on that. All right? And if you do that, make sure you get back to them within 2 hours. Then you have a journalist who will work with you. So work with the journalists and don't fight against them. So the journalist is your friend. They're trying to create a story. The story they can create is one that you want to control, or the story they can create is one that they will write themselves and you lose control. So keep this very tight within the organization. You have one spokesperson who's been pre-prepared, and they are the person who will speak to the journalists, and you will give the one-line stock answer at the outset and then get back to the journalist afterwards. That's all perfectly legitimate. A journalist won't expect you to know everything immediately, but what they do expect is some courtesy and some cooperation in getting your story out.